What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is my second video in 1 week that I'm filming, which is super rare for me these days, but on my last video, which was just a big collective haul, one of you guys asked me to get on here and do a dedicated review video for YouTube of the Ariana Grande Cloud Pink perfume. I did post a first impressions of the perfume on TikTok, but it really was just that. It was a first impression, first time smelling it. Now that I've had a chance to wear it for a little over a week now, I have some more thoughts on it. I can give you some comparisons and just more of a well-rounded review. So let's get into it. So here she is. This is a Cloud Pink. The bottle and component and everything is exactly the same as original Cloud. It's just pink. I purchased mine on a whim. I mentioned in my last video, I blind purchased this, so I didn't know what it smelled like. My Ulta didn't have it in stock, and I really wanted in on the hype, so I purchased it online, and I can say I am glad that I did purchase it. Just for comparison purposes, this is the smaller size. I believe it was $45 of the Ariana Grande original Cloud perfume. This is the size that I prefer, and I think eventually they probably will come out with smaller sizes and little travel bottles and things like that, but right now this big one is the only one that is available. So I want to read you guys the Cloud Pink notes because I want to give you their description before I give you mine. It says the fragrance family is warm and spicy. The top notes are pink pineapple, dragon fruit, berries. The middle notes are vanilla orchid, coconut water, blush ambrette, and the base notes are magenta moss, amber woods, musk, and praline. Oh, also my little Cloud cap does not stay or click on my perfume at all, and it does slightly bother me, but it's not a huge deal, but that is something to be noted. I think this is like maybe faulty, I don't know. This is going to be my perfume of the day. I'm going to go ahead and spray it all over. I have been wearing it both on my skin and on my clothes. I do have a little bit of sensitive skin, so sometimes I prefer to spray my perfumes just on my clothing, but this has not been irritating my skin. Some perfumes right off the bat, if I spray them on my skin, I'll get some sort of reaction. That does not happen with this. So the first kind of scent that I notice right off the bat when I spray this is the fruity note. So I'm getting a fruitiness. It's not necessarily like a sickeningly sweet pineapple or anything like that. Like, it's not a super, super immature pineapple. This is definitely a youthful fragrance as a whole, and I think that Cloud kind of can be too. This one is probably a little bit more youthful than the original Cloud in my opinion, but it opens up with that fruitiness, that like pineapple, dragon fruit, and then immediately for me that kind of disappears and I am left with like a marshmallowy sweetness, almost like the original Cloud, but a little bit less deep and musky. I think that the original Cloud is a little bit more of a musky and like can be like a date night fragrance. This one is a little bit more airy, marshmallowy. It definitely has a little bit of musk, like it has that OG Cloud. People are saying DNA. It definitely has that in this, like it's quite similar to the original Cloud, but I just think it's a little bit more airy, a little bit more vanilla, marshmallowy, and sweet. In my opinion. This is all just in my opinion. I'm not a fragrance reviewer, but I try. So for me, when I read these notes, the ones that really resonate, that I feel like I can smell, are the dragon fruit in the beginning, and then definitely the middle notes, vanilla. I don't necessarily pick up on the coconut personally. I don't know what blush ambrette even is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the base of like amber woods, musk, and praline, I am picking that up, especially during the day and as this dries down on my skin and on my clothes. I want to quickly touch on longevity. For me, this lasts longer than the original Cloud. I don't know what it is about the OG Cloud. I can smell it on other people and it smells so good on other people, particularly my younger cousin. It smells so good on her. Whenever she's around me and wearing it, I'm like, please tell me what that is. And then I'm surprised that it's Cloud because for me, it kind of disappears quite quickly on my skin, but this has been lingering a little bit longer for me. It's lingering on my clothes very much and on my skin a lot longer than the original. I hope that all of the things I'm saying are making sense here. To stop my rambling, I just think it lasts a little bit longer for me. I'm noticing it throughout the day a lot more than I do when I wear Cloud. Now, in my original first impression, I did not think that these two smelled alike, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I was a little bit nose blind at the time that I was smelling the two of them. So the other day I decided to do a test where I sprayed one on one sleeve of my hoodie and one on the other sleeve. This is Cheirosa 68 from Sol de Janeiro. This is their fragrance with Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and a lot of similar notes as this. It has lychee essence, Brazilian jasmine, ocean air, hibiscus, sheer vanilla, sun musk, pink dragon fruit. So similar, not exactly the same. This one, I think, let me just give it a little sniff. I just want to see if I can smell it once Pink Cloud is all over my body. No, it's like I can't smell it once I have Pink Cloud on me. But my thoughts when I did spray the two and let them dry down and everything during the day were that they were very similar, slightly different in that I think this one has a little bit more of a musky depth to it than this one does. Like I said, sticking to my original like first impression, first whiff of this, it's super light and airy and marshmallowy to me. This one is a little deeper. It's a little bit more of a dupe, I guess, that for Baccarat Rouge, I think, which is more of a like a nighttime date night, like musky, really fill the air type of perfume. This one just pulls very light, very daytime, very like, I'm gonna wear this shopping kind of thing. And this one is more like, oh, I want to smell good for my date this afternoon. Does that make sense? Hopefully it's making sense. So to wrap this up, I really like the fragrance. I'm glad I purchased the big bottle. If I were to give somebody who's just exploring the idea of purchasing it my opinion, I would say if you're not sure that you're going to be in love with it, wait around and see if they drop a smaller like $45 range bottle. That is what I definitely would have done if I wasn't so like drawn into the hype of this perfume. And I'm not like a big Original Cloud fan, so why I did that I really don't know. But I would rather have like two of the mid-size bottles than the huge one personally, just because of how many perfumes I have. But if you are a die-hard Cloud fan and you have a big bottle of Cloud, you're probably going to want a big bottle of the Cloud Pink because it is really, really good. I like it better than the original Cloud fragrance, definitely, by far, a lot better. This is good, the original Cloud, but I actually reach for this when I want to smell like this, because this is more longer lasting. This is the Alt Crystal number 23. This is the Baccarat Rouge dupe. I would probably never pay for Baccarat Rouge if I'm being honest. Just I think it's like $500 or something crazy. I love this fragrance. This is a really nice, like deep, sensual, beautiful fragrance. I think these are similar, but this, like I said, is more long lasting. And Sol de Janeiro has my favorite body mist ever, so you cannot go wrong with their fragrances either, in my opinion. You know, I've liked some of them better than others, but this is a really, really good one, especially if you like the same kind of family of fragrances as the Cloud fragrances. This is, I think, more similar to Cloud Pink than the original Cloud is to this. Does any of this make sense? It is pretty close, and obviously it's pink, so if you're just caring about the color and aesthetic and things like that, they're both the same vibe, you know? So I love Cheirosa 68. I do have fragrances though from Sol de Janeiro that I like better than 68. I don't reach for this one over like the original 62. I've been really into the 71 lately, and now their new After Hours fragrance is really good. So I hope this was helpful and beneficial to those of you who are wondering my thoughts on Cloud Pink. If you guys have different thoughts, that's totally fine. Fragrance is different for everyone. It actually smells different on everyone too. So leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of Cloud Pink. If you had a chance to try it, if you bought it, do you love it? Do you hate it? Let us know. I'm gonna go ahead and link her in the description box as well as overlaying this video if you guys want to shop this perfume. But that is it for me today. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to interact with this video. Maybe help me out a little bit over here on YouTube. And hopefully I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.